If you listen carefully, you can hear Mill Run and or Passage Creek. I'm not sure if it's the name of the stream. It's down that hill, you can't see it, but when I come down this road, I hit this parking lot here, and I'm gonna hike this little trail right here called Veach Gap. Alright, so it turns out that little road right there doesn't go anywhere. So I went against my better judgment and went that way. I guess I was just following the hunter, but I should have come this way because I think this is the trail. This should be the trail, and it would make sense since it follows the stream right here. Looks like there's a makeshift campsite right here. That's pretty cool to see. And maybe a trail or something over there. All right. Might be able to fit a car back here, maybe. But definitely no cars past here. We got a yellow eye blaze. All right. Little spring over here. All right, well, it looks like I'm gonna take this and see how far it goes. So far, this trail has been pretty nonchalant. Leaves are falling at a steady pace. Starting to see the turn of them and their colors. And then just a little nice spot right here to pause and listen to the sounds of the creek. So far, this trail has been not too steep. The grade has been very low. It's been a slow uphill climb, and I anticipate that to continue as I make my way further into the forest, which means on the bright side, it's all downhill on the return. Okay, so I was on the trail over here, and then I noticed a river crossing here that goes this way, and there's a fire pit right down there, and there's actually a trail that goes further into the woods. So another place you could actually just camp or seek some R&R for your time. And then this spot right here has some nice cascades, and right down there, right about there, is a little pool. Not deep enough to swim in, but certainly enough to stand in for sure, probably 2 feet maybe. But I'm going to continue this way. I heard from some hunters that there was a pavilion probably another mile up the trail, so we'll see if we can find that. Okay, so I'm about a mile into the trail, and the stream is starting to get rocky, as is the trail here. It almost looks like there's a cave over there, but I'm not gonna make my way over there today. Oh man, that's a big tree. Holy crap. Wow. Impressive. There are some pretty cool cascades along the way, and they keep getting louder and louder, so I'm hoping for a really nice tumbling area where it just spills over and over and over, more than what I've seen so far. However, it looks like I may have to cross a stream here. Whoop. Saw something just move. And we got a marker right here too. It says blister rust control. Oh, it's a squirrel. Hello. Blister rust control. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure if I go up here to the right or if I need to cross. Looks like a big rock pile up there too. It looks like or it's intended that I cross the stream, but I don't see any more of those yellow eye blazes. So I'll walk a little bit on each side and make a determination. Maybe if I walk in the stream bed for a little bit, I'll be able to find a blaze. Okay, so believe it or not, when you cross the stream where that hiker is, you actually are basically walking in the stream bed, as there is a yellow eye blaze right there. And what's kind of cool is the creek just kind of parallels you just for the moment. Supposedly about another half mile, maybe a little less in this direction, there's like a little shelter. I mean, I was told it was a pavilion, but now I'm hearing it's more of just like a little shed. So I'm really not expecting much. Maybe a shelter, more or less. And then that spur trail I spotted earlier with that secondary fire pit, that supposedly leads to another shelter. So maybe we'll come back and check that out. Probably not, though, unfortunately. Eventually we'll hit a junction if we keep walking this way, a T-junction. And to the left, I think, is the Massanutten Trail, or a Massanutten Trail. And there's a vista somewhere in that direction. There's a cool little cascade. Little rock wall right here, too. As usual, I'm always on the hunt for swimming holes. Huge fan of that. So maybe another half mile up. Looks like we're getting back onto a physical trail now, so that's cool to see. Alright, so I'm noticing this orange blaze with the eye and then a blue blaze. So I think we're close to the junction. One of those blazes is probably the Massanutten blaze. The other one, I'm not sure. And it looks like I see this pavilion or so-called structure just up ahead. Yeah, it pretty much is a shed. Oh, we have some signs too. Cool. The creek somewhere went off this way. All right. So the Massanutten Trail and Tuscarora Trail. Okay. So Massanutten Trail 408, Sherman Gap Trail 3 miles to the left. All right. And then Milford Gap Trail 5 miles to the right. Tuscarora Trail says Little Crease Shelter, 1/4 mile. That's probably what it is over there. And State Route 613, 3 miles to the right. Okay. Oh, there's another sign here. So that's where we started, the Veach Gap. That's pretty much what we just did. And then Sherman Gap 3.2. Okay. So the Tuscarora is the blue blaze, the Massanutten is the orange blaze. Okay. Looks like we got another crossing right here. Just to give you some idea of where we are, the trailhead is State Route 774, and that's about 1 mile. So 1 mile will take you to this junction right here. So that's actually not bad of a hike at all. I do think it's 1.5 miles. Oh, trail that daddy long leg. Hello. And then State Route 678, which is the main road through this area, is 2 miles. Okay. So the question, of course, is where to go from here? Well, first, let's see if we can go to this shelter, and then we'll see if we can get to that other shelter. Honestly, if I keep walking straight, it looks like the trail continues, but I'm gonna go over here and show off this shelter, I guess. Really seems like more of an outhouse, if anything. Oh, and check this out. There's a little flood control measure here. Well, nobody's home, that's for sure. But yeah, check this out. A little way to measure the water level. Interesting. Doesn't look like you can control this with anything, so I don't think that box is a switch. But very interesting how this was built right here. I guess at one point there was a gate right here that would screen the water going down. Okay. So, walking back this way now, let's see if we can get to the other shelter. Alright, looks like some open space for some off-grid camping. Oh, here's another fire pit. How cool. Good to see. If I walk this way, I don't think this is a shelter. I think this is just another one of those flood control outhouses, to be blunt about it. Anybody home? Okay, good. So if I walk this way, looks like another flood control measure gate right there. Anything inside? Oh, a battery. But nope. That's it. Okay. Huh. Alright. Well, I don't think I'll go all the way to this, say, you know what? Yeah, let's go check out this shelter. We'll go up this way and see what's up there. Gotta make my way back to the creek crossing. Okay, and we'll continue this way to the shelter. Alright, so I'm coming up the hill now, and oh, I see the sign for it. It says Little Crease Shelter. Oh, I can almost see it. Yeah, alright. Hey, alright, well, thanks, Snail, for showing me the way to go. Let's go see this shelter. This actually looks developed. So maybe this is what some of the hunters and hikers were talking about, an actual structure or shelter, pavilion. There's so many words. So this is definitely at least a mile into the hike, if not a mile and a half. There is an outhouse up there, so that's also pleasant to see. Bear defense, or bear rack to hoist up your gear and food. All right, so the shelter itself. Oh wow, okay. It's actually not too far from the Appalachian Trail. All right, well, there's a fire pit here. Good to see. And some helpful things to cook your food. That trail right there looks like it just goes back to the hiking trail. And I know it's dark, but if we step inside, I can actually stand up. Looks like there's a shovel here, some bunks to put your belongings. And even a saw. And it looks like some water and some gear. I wonder if there's a logbook. I'd like to state that I was here. Looks like some napkins and gloves. All right. Well, cool. Glad we made it to this. I didn't even know this was here.